We have finally arrived throughout the battlefield scene of this arc, and I have to say one thing. Going into my favorite arc of Black Clover so far for the animation wise, I'm a little bit worried because Black Clover has been that trend so far where some episodes had really great animation and some parts had terrible animation. For example, the Underwater Temple arc. Great arc in the manga, and when we finally saw it in animation, it had kind of some bad animation to it. It wasn't as good, and personally, in my opinion, I would read the manga then watching the show. But as a start of right now to the Witch arc, of course, is my favorite arc. They are doing such a good job on it, and I'm still a little bit worried going into each episode, but if this is going to be the end to Season 2 in my opinion, because we haven't got any news yet, if we're going to go in further after the Witch arc, I think they are definitely ending off perfect, and here we go, let's jump into the episode. So everyone, we're on episode 58 of Black Clover today, and if you're a person that loves the action in Black Clover and have been waiting for it forever, because it's been quite a bit since we actually got a fight scene in the Black Clover series. I believe the last one was against when the Black Bulls were versing against Vito, and that was during the Underwater Temple arc, of course, and now that we're finally in the Witch arc, I believe it was maybe 5 or 6 episodes, maybe somewhere around there. I'm not counting the battles between, Zell and Asta versus, the kind of grunts from the Diamond Kingdom, but here's the full fight right here, and this is something that you guys are going to love. This is just the beginning of it, and the beginning job of it, I think it did really good story-wise of where it's actually going, why the Eye of the Midnight Sun is here in the very first place, like what's their objective and etc. So this whole episode is off of, the Black Bulls finally entering the Witch's forest. For example, they wanted to fix Asta's arms because the Witch is the only one they're able to do that, and of course save Vanessa at the exact same time. And in this right here, we finally get Asta's arms fixed up. He has them all good. We get a lot of background detail to the Witch as well. And the Witch, this is her true power. This is only just a little bit, by the way. This is only a little bit of her power. And we get to finally see it, which is the blood recovery magic. This is something that's going to go further into Black Clover as well, so definitely look into this. With the blood recovery magic, this is something where it can heal anything. She has such good medical experience, which surpasses that Davis Doctor dude. The one that's really popular in the Clover Kingdom, the one that's been supporting the Magic Knights for a very long time. She literally just vanished him. Like, that's literally something that why she is so strong in this series was literally kind of like in a snap of a finger. She was able to use this all-powerful magic to heal Asta's arms, because they are cursed, by the way. They were cursed by Vito. This is something that was so severe that he couldn't be a Magic Knight anymore. But literally the Witch afterwards uses that magic, and now his arms are full healed as well. Which I want to give credit to Noelle in this episode as well, because we're going to definitely see some character development of Noelle. So if you're a big fan of her, here you are right here. What she actually convinces the Witch. And the Witch, by the way, is someone that follows her own rules. She is a character where it's very hard to convince this girl or tell her what to do. She literally just plays by herself and bosses others around. And this is the very first time that someone, actually gave her orders. Like, this is something where she actually bargained with the Witch, because Noelle's deal to her was, hey, if you fix Asta's arms, this guy's a really strong individual. He may not look like it, but if you do watch him and see what he could actually do, then he's someone that other people should be scared about. So if he fixes arms, we'll fight off, the Eye of the Midnight Sun and the Diamond Kingdom, which I'll get to here very shortly. And she bargains with her. So that was a big, huge character development for Noelle in this series. I think a really big note to look at this episode as well is that Vanessa sees Yami within Asta. I think this gives a whole bunch of clues of what the future of Black Clover is going to be, especially of what's going on in the manga right now throughout this episode. Because when we've seen the Black Bulls try to reason with the Queen Witch and to save Vanessa, when she looks up, she sees, Yami, but in reality, it's Asta. And it indicates of Asta actually being a leader of the Black Bulls, because I said this a lot throughout my review. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know now, if it wasn't for his character and him coming to the Black Bulls, they won't be where they are right now. And he's even shown that, you know, the Black Bulls care about each other, that they're family, because Asta, he doesn't want to sacrifice a friend, you know, even though his arms are all broken, and him losing his chances to, you know, actually become the Wizard King one day. So with this character, we see more of a leader and someone that really impacted all of the Black Bulls in general. And it hints that if one day, is he actually going to become the leader of the Black Bulls? You know, if maybe if Yami leaves or something like that, if he becomes a Wizard King, or who all knows right there, Asta might take his place. And of course, you know, Vanessa really having feelings for Yami's character. I'm not saying she's going to have that for, of course, Asta, but I think that's definitely something to look forward to, that might be an Easter egg there for the future of Black Clover. We'll get into more of the Eye of the Midnight Sun and the Diamond Kingdom people, because why are they here in the first place? What is their objective? And we get that answered in this episode, which the Diamond Kingdom people, we get introduced into somebody new in this series. Manga readers, we know that this is so sick. We get introduced into Ladris' character. And Ladris, you've seen him in the opening. There's definitely going to be a fight scene in the future between him and Asta, and it's something to look forward to. This is the fight I'm pretty sure everyone wants, just because something happens during their battle. I won't say any more due to spoilers, but his character as well, I like it. And his character, he's a cocky person, and I'm glad that, you know, in the anime, they really introduced that to him. And I love that Black Clover so far, like the actresses and the actors, they do such a good job on their character, and I'm really happy about it. He's definitely part of, you know, the mages, you know, these secret 8 mages that are part of the Diamond Kingdom, kind of like the most powerful. Like, you know how we have the Magic Knight captains? We have this right here for the Diamond Kingdom, so he's one of them. We see the return of Mars. Mars was, of course, that villain that the Black Bulls faced in the Dungeon Kingdom. So he's back right now. You guys probably all know that. We had kind of flashbacks during the Kaiden War arc, and also in the opening as well. He is all part of it, and in it, he's definitely someone to really be crucial in this arc, someone to look forward to. So if you're a Mars fan, he's back in the series right now. We see a little bit of his character. But the Diamond Kingdom, their objective here is to capture the Queen Witch for their evil doings. We don't know yet of why they're capture the Witch Queen just yet, but that's why the Diamond Kingdom is right here. They know the commotion that the Eye of the Midnight Sun are going to be facing off against some witches and the Black Bulls during all this commotion in the Witches' Forest. So they're trying to take that opportunity to kind of sneak by and steal the Queen Witch. And of course we see Zell in this episode, which he knows Mars and Ladris in person. We kind of see that through his impersonations, and even his wife, and I forget kind of his subordinate again. It's really hard to kind of figure out people's names in Black Clover, but we know a little bit of story. Why does Zell know Mars and Ladris? Like, what's the story behind that, which of course we'll get more into for Black Clover here soon with the arc. So they're going off facing the Diamond Kingdom. Now we kind of see the Eye of the Midnight Sun and what their objective is here as well, which their objective is to cover the Magic Stone. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this is the last Magic Stone needed, because the Black Bulls, or I guess the Clover Kingdom so far, I believe have 2 or 3, and the rest the Eye of the Midnight Sun have. Of course, the Eye of the Midnight Sun, they want to uncover the secrets of the elves with these Magic Stones. So the last one's in the Witch's Forest. That's what they're after. We get Fauna again, which is part of the third eye, kind of, you know, those big 3 are part of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. If they combine their power together, they're even stronger than Light, which is the leader. So we see Fauna with her, of course, Hell Salamander here yet again, which is of course a lot bigger that we've seen and a lot stronger. And we even see from the Queen Witch that this is the Salamander's not even true form yet. And it's so big that the fireballs that the Salamander, you know, possesses, it's kind of like a nuke, for example. Like literally just one fire blast and it almost destroys this forest. So, you know, Fauna, kind of her objective, of course, is to get the Magic Stone, but also to get revenge on the Black Bulls of what they did to Vito. So that was mostly a lot of the stuff right there. We've seen battle scenes of Asta, of course, facing off against, you know, the Eye survive the Midnight Sun against Fauna, which of course will resume in the next episode. And of course Zell, he's going to be facing off against the Diamond Kingdom, and we're going to know the story behind that and everything like it. So this episode, guys, it was really awesome. I guess one more part to talk about in this episode is the Queen Sharisas, because we see that the Queen, you know, she finally, I guess, answered orders. She actually did bargain with someone for once, but at the exact same time, she's going to get what she wants. You know, she's kind of tricking Noelle at the exact same time that, yeah, I'll heal this boy's arms, but she knows about the demon powers. You know, she knows about the anti-magic swords, so she wants Os's power, and at the exact same time wants Vanessa's secret power as well, which of course we'll discover more in the future of this arc. I don't want to talk about spoilers, everything like that, but yeah, this is this episode of Black Clover, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the start of the Forest arc, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good job on the animation. Storyline, it was perfect. A little bit of crappy animation here or there, but it wasn't as bad, and I love it, guys. This is just going to go so much further. I'm ready for more Black Clover every single Tuesday that it comes out, and I'm truly excited. My favorite part of the anime, or this whole entire series, is almost here. I can't wait for more fights. I can't wait for more story. I can't wait for more character development. It is just going to be wonderful. And I think this is Black Clover's time to actually step up the game. Like, I think this is going to be the arc to actually make it a huge series. I'm not just saying that the series is like not huge already, but for more people to come in, I think this is going to be the arc to really drag people in and show them that this is Black Clover, and that each arc is going to get better, better, and better throughout the story. So yeah, there it is, everyone. Hope you guys all enjoyed. My rating for this episode, guys, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This is definitely going to be an episode I'm going to keep watching over and over and over until next week's episode. I'm going to try myself not to read the manga. No, I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to kind of chill and be patient and get ready for more of the fight scenes. But yeah, if you guys did like this video, of course, leave a like. Comment down below what was your favorite part of this episode, and what are you most excited for? If you're an anime only, what is your thought? What do you think is going to happen in this arc? I'd love to know. Please comment below, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and we'll see you guys of course next week for another Black Clover episode. Much love, everyone, and as always, have yourselves a wonderful day.